What is up, guys? I've thought of something new. It's called a quick tip video. It's probably about 1 to 2 minutes long, but I want to give you guys a quick tip for those who have a pond and you live in a colder place and you need warmer water. For me, for instance, I live in Florida. Wintertime, which is right now, drops to about 40 degrees at the lowest usually, and it actually makes the pond about 65 degrees eventually. So when you have exotics like I do, you need warmer water. So I'm going to tell you guys exactly how to get warm water if you don't own a heater or you just need some help trying to heat your pond water up. So the easiest way to do it is get a little filter pump, like what you would make when you have a little filter. So what it is, alright, so this thing right here, sucking up water, it's just like a filter. Sucking up water, goes out here. Pretty much all it's doing is just running out the water. So as you can see, the water is just draining out of my pond right now. You want to drop the water level in your pond. So you need something to pump the water out, or you can take 5-gallon buckets and toss the water out. As you can see, all my exotics right here, they're doing just fine. I've dropped the water level probably about 6 inches. You can go up to about a foot, I do, because you want to leave enough water for your fish to actually sit there and still have water to breathe. But with that being said, we're going to bring this up. Since I've already drained it about this much, I'm going to show you guys how to get the warm water back into the pond. So right now I'm going to unplug that little filter that is pumping out the water. All it was is a pump sucking in the water, and then it just pushes it out the other side. I believe these are like 40 bucks, 30 bucks. You can buy them at Lowe's, online, eBay, Amazon. I will have that linked in the description for you guys to go buy. Now, I've got my hose, the hose that's on the side of your house or anything, any sort of hose that you can connect to a sink that's inside. Now you want the warm water out of the sink. Also, you need this dechlorinator. This is chlorine remover. If you have tap water, city water, you need to remove the chlorine out of your water. So tap water will have chlorine, which you can use the chlorine remover to remove that. Now if you have well water, it's a different story. You don't need this. So you're pretty much set. Just a hose. We're running it all the way through. All the way up to right here. This is just my hose, like my hose connected to the sink nozzle. As you can see, hot water, cold water. What I'm going to do is put hot water because I want the water to be hot in my pond. Right now it's 65 degrees due to the cold weather. I'm going to make that like 81, 85. So now, what you want to do is get your hose, a rag, put it to the nozzle, make sure they're both tight together, then get your duct tape. Have someone else come over and duct tape around that for you. Right now this is all secure and set, ready to be pushed. Now if I turn this on, right, that's hot water coming out. I put it to the right, that is hot water. As you can see, there's a little drip, right? You can just fix that with a little pushing. There's the water running straight overboard right here. As you can feel, that is hot. Like, you're gonna feel it and it's gonna burn your hand. Don't even think about, oh, it's too hot for my fish in my pond. It's not. Because when this is 65 degrees, you're mixing this is probably 90-degree water. At the end, when they both mix, it's gonna be like between 80 and 85. So you'll be just fine. And you wanna let that run in, and of course, like I said, the dechlorinator, pop this open. This is 2,100 gallons, so you can just pop that open with your finger right there, and just kinda guesstimate. I'll probably need about 1,000, so that's plenty. That's probably too much, honestly. I didn't even think I'd put that much, but anyway, you can't put too much of this. So, with that being said, this is, now it is right there. So I put pretty much almost the whole bottle, just a little bit more than half. That's gonna fill up. Once this fills up, it'll probably take about an hour and a half because of how slow the water's coming out. But you gotta do what you gotta do to keep your exotics alive. I think koi fish will be just fine in colder water. With all that being said, I will get back to you when this water is full.
2 hours later.
We just turned the water off right here. The water, as you can see, the water is all back to normal, real high, right off the corner of this rock. And man, is this water warm. I wish you guys could feel it through the screen. It is so warm. It's gotta be like 80 degrees, which is perfect. Then in the morning, if I feel it gets cold overnight because it's low degrees overnight, I could just do this once again, empty out the water with that pump, and kind of repeat that process. That's it for this little quick tip. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, like it below so I know to do more of these little things. I have a few ideas that I can render through and maybe just share some more quick tips with you guys, just so if you do have your own pond or tank. You can also do this with a fish tank. You're probably supposed to do this more often, actually, just to change your water, because when you do have a pond like this, it's the same water cycling through. So when you do these little water changes, it's actually really good for your pond or your tank. With all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this little quick tip. And until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Peace, guys.